My people, I came across a very interesting, amazing news on People's Gazette this evening. We're going to be reading it together. Do you know Neda Imasuen, the guy who recommended the suspension of Senator Akpoti? The guy is forever, permanently disbarred from entering US. He once practiced law in New York. They disbarred him and they also barred him from entering US because he duped a client thousands. What I read was millions of dollars. Yeah, that's what I read. After duping the client, he ran to Nigeria. With all this, the petition they served him, he didn't honor anyone. Only for the US government to disqualify, he ran to Nigeria. So they bar him. If they born away, he should prove to all that we are lying. Let him go to US. He should go to US. I read we are going to read it together now on People's Garden. But please, I beg of you, before you watch this video, the first you have to do, hit that like button, please. So that Facebook and YouTube can recommend it. Please share. In case you are not following me on YouTube, I want to beg you, follow me on YouTube. As it is on Facebook, so it is on YouTube. On YouTube, it's Holy Ghost song. You see, on Facebook, the song is separate from Holy Ghost, right? Holy Ghost, they add the song together. You'll see me on YouTube. Please, like and share this video. According to People's Gazette, Neda Imasuen, Nigeria Senate Ethics Chairman, who suspended Natasha barred for life in New York for fraud, gross misconduct. Neda Imasuen, chair of the Senate Committee on Ethics that recommended the suspension of Natasha has been stripped of his bar license in New York, US, over allegations of multi-million-dollar fraud and gross misconduct. A document obtained by People's Gazette showed that Mr. Imasuen had been disbarred for life in New York after he swindled his client, absconding with representation fees without making an appearance for her in court. The Gazette spoke with a court official who said Mr. Imasuen was permanently disbarred after collecting money from a client and failing to represent her. He also refused to comply with the disciplinary panel attempt to investigate his misconduct. Okay, Daffy Stifield hired Mr. Imasuen to represent her on a matter in 2009 and pays him tens of $millions. Wow, paid him tens of $millions for legal fees. Instead of appearing for Miss Sheffield, Mr. Imasuen absconded with the money, a move that triggered a morass of perition, given that his actions contravene existing New York her code and rules. New York her code and rules. Despite being served with petitions on multiple occasions in the US, Mr. Imasuen failed to respond to any of the petitions and did not ask for an extension of time to file response. The Edo-South senator instead fled to Nigeria with Ms. Sheffield forced to lay low and escape disciplinary action from the Grayson-V committee, the body responsible for issuing ruling for the infractions of jurists. Following several failed attempts to obtain a response to petition files, the grievous committee for the 2nd, 11th, and 13th medical district, terminated Mr. Imasuen's license to practice law in New York. Neda B. Imasuen admitted as Neda barred Imasuen is disbanded and his name is stricken from the roll of Anthony and counselors at law. I'm sorry, guys, I'm struggling to read this. My is stressing me. I've been on phone this morning. Okay, as law reads a decision of the grievance committee on May. Oh wow, on May what? Which date is there? Okay, number 2020. That's what I see there. Okay, then that Bernard Imasuen commanded to desist and refrain from 1. Practicing law in any form, either as principal or agent, clerk or employee of another. 2. Appearing as an attorney or counselor at law before any court, judge, justice, board commission or other public authority reads notice of his disbarment. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, Mr. Imasuen 66 node on the waves of the Labour Party to win the Edo South senatorial poll in 2023 and won his way to becoming the chair of the Senate Committee on Ethics, Code of Conduct, and public petition. Public petition. That the same man with a 15-year-old history of disregarding petitions was now heading the Senate Committee on Ethics and Public Petition, called into question the integrity of any of the people in the nation's leadership position. Last Wednesday, Mr. Imasuen was quick to dismiss Ms. Akpoti's Uduaghan's sexual harassment petition against Senate President Godswill Akpabio on the ground that he did not follow the process. The Edo senator dismissed the petition as dead on arrival because Mrs. Akpoti Uduaghan signed the document which he said violated the Senate rule book. He later accepted it on Friday after the female lawmaker resubmitted it with the signature of a constituent member. Mr. Imasuen did not immediately return comment on his New York disbarment. His disbarment is typical of many Nigerian politicians who commit crimes on foreign soil and flee to Nigeria with fraud proceeds with which they contest elections. Former Speaker and the President's Chief of Staff, Femi Gbajabila, got his law license terminated by the State Bar of Georgia in the US over his corruption and ethical lapses. He admitted to stealing $25,100 from his client. Mr. Imasuen disbanded by the New York Supreme Court has yet a new name to the growing list of individuals with tainted past occupying high-ranking government positions in Nigeria. Wow.